So, I actually didn't have great classroom management when I first started these camps, and I had those camps in Niagara. Um, and then my brother, who learned from my dad as well, went on to write curriculums for physical education for the state of Arizona. And my brother and his partner, who wrote the book, I think their last name is Pongrazzi. They're very famous textbook writers. And I studied what they were doing because I liked it. I went and watched a class in Arizona, and I saw them blowing the whistle, the kids taking one knee, and it's actually called Dynamic Physical Education, and it's a classroom management segment. And I studied it, perfected it, and then I started using it on the ice as classroom management. So it was something I just picked up along the line. And I guess everything that I've learned and every day that I've learned is almost like a science project. So I'm taking stuff from, your dad, Dr. Lou, the way he used to handle us, from my dad, from my brother, and any coach that I see that has something that makes things more efficient, I'm going to pick up and steal from them. And I guess that makes up my mind in a nutshell. I'm always trying to be efficient with the time on the ice. I want them to learn as much as they can in that hour or 2 hours that I have. So it was a way to make things more efficient and create a culture of discipline and hustle and so on and so forth.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because I think with that classroom management, that DPE style, it does provide a structure where there's discipline. There's an energy out there when you have a group. Well, what do the kids get out of that, being in that?
I think kids innately, and from studying human behavior, is they actually enjoy discipline. They actually enjoy being a part of something that is almost like dogs, where you have a treat and you call them and they zip right over. They actually like it, and they would prefer if someone would tell them when and where to be, so they don't have to think as much, so they can think up the task at hand. So I think the kids enjoy that because the ones who want to get better start to see and feel an energy. And I think that's what we're getting at, is when you can control a classroom and when you have that classroom management, you can create an energy that people feed off of. And it's very similar at high school when someone yells fight, everybody runs, there's an energy around it. Or if you go to a nightclub and there's tons of people there, if you go to an NFL game and it's packed, an NHL game and it's packed, and everybody has those things in their hands and the t-shirts, it creates an energy that everybody latches onto. And I think the whole world is based on an energy. If you carry negative energy around, that's what the energy is going to be. If you start creating positive energy, that's what will happen with everybody. And so in essence, it's a way to create an energy ball. And which leads into the names of the company here, which is Ignite. You're igniting something, right? And there's nothing more energetic than fire. And maybe I'm a pyro, but I'm obsessed with fire and I love it, right? Like, it's one of the most interesting things to see because every time it burns differently, and it creates an energy that people love hanging out around. So in essence, it's about creating an energy where people feel comfortable and energetic about.